Namaskar to all of you, my dear students. I hope you all are doing well. This is a small video regarding moth. We know what is moth here. In this video, I'm trying to give some information about moth. So most moths are effective at night, but some fly during the day also. In the second, it's a small picture. There are moths named after tigers, goats, leopards, etc. Now this slide, you see what moth is. Actually, moths are a paraphyletic group of insects that includes all members of the order of Lepidoptera that are not butterflies, with moth making up the vast majority of the order. There are thought to be approximately around 160,000 species of moths known, many of which have or are yet to be described, yet to be discovered. So many varieties are there of species. So the order is Lepidoptera, kingdom is Animalia, and phylum is Arthropoda, and class is Insecta. So this discusses about the moth. And now you see the life cycle. What it does, there are 4 stages of moth life cycle: eggs, larva, pupa or cocoon, and adult. Remember, each stage represents a significant step in a moth's lifespan. So all the stages have their own significance. Now the common question that comes in our mind is, what kind of animals is moth? Moth of about, you see, 160,000 species are overwhelmingly nocturnal flying insects. So they are overwhelmingly nocturnal flying insects that, along with the butterflies and skippers, constitute the order Lepidoptera. So they are basically nocturnal flying insects. The night time you will mostly see they are attracted towards light also. So this discusses about what kind of animal is. Now next, it talks about this slide. If you see, it talks about size. Moth vary greatly in size, ranging in wingspan from about 40 mm to nearly 30 cm, that is 40 millimeter to 30 centimeter. Highly adapted, they live in all but polar habitats. Their wings, body, and the legs of moth are covered with dust-like scales that come off if the insect is handled. So that is there when you touch or anything. If you try to catch it, a powdery substance or dust-like substance comes out. This is because of their wings. Body and legs, mouth covered with dust scales, that is scales is there that comes off. Now next, obviously the next question is, what is moth harmful to humans? Now you see, moths are generally peaceful creatures. They do not attack or try to hurt humans, and they just keep to themselves. They are not disturbing others. They do not bite or sting, unlike spiders, ants like this. But they do cause, remember, they do cause economic damages, and are certainly a nuisance to have around the houses. So basically they are more concerned with the economic damage caused during harvesting. We'll see this in the next slide. Let us go. What is special about moth? You see, moth is the adult stage, also benefit plants by pollinating flowers while seeking out nectars, and so help in seed production. This is not only benefits wild plants, but also many of our food crops that depends on moths as well as other insects to ensure good harvest. You read the lines, last sentence again. This not only benefits wild plants, but also many of our food crops that depends on moth as well as other insects to ensure good harvest. So they are also related to good harvesting. That's why in a previous slide we have seen they do cause economic damages. So that talks about this part. After that, in this slide, it talks about uh, overall what is moth. That is, moth are the insect over Lepidoptera, and share this order with butterflies. There are about 1,60,000 species of moth in the world. In India also 7 to 8,000 species of moths are there. And the second para, you see, it is distinct characteristics. It talks about the different characters or characteristics based on which you can differentiate moth and butterflies. So moth are the only group of insects that have scales covering their wings, although there are a few exceptions that differ from other insects also by their ability to coil up their feeding tube. Moth can usually be distinguished from butterflies by their antennae, which are typically thread-like or feathery. In contrast, butterflies have club-tipped antennae. So that is common antenna you can take is its characteristics, one of the characteristics by which you can differentiate between moth and butterflies. So let us see some pictures of moth. You can observe the picture. In first picture you see, this is second picture. There is a quite distinguished in design as well as in look also. So this, it depends on different variety and different species. Third one, and this one you see, it's a colorful one, so it exhibits different colors. It is one of the characteristics. And in this slide you see there's a collection of moth, because we have already formed an eco club in our school, and accordingly we have divided all the classes, mostly from class 6 onwards to class 6 to 10, in different groups. So we teacher will inform you which class, which group, and this video is for that only. Just give a quick introduction, and I also request all of you to go through Google, or you can search in the internet also regarding moths, their characteristics, availability, all these things you can search. And after this we'll provide some assignment, homework, or you can say some work also according to the groups. Group will be formed. As per the group, we'll provide some task to do. So that is for the video is being made. So that's all, and thank you. I hope you have understood, and hopefully you all are doing well. So that's all. Thank you. Bye bye.